Good afternoon and welcome to Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey for Pope John Junior Lion Lacrosse. 7th and 8th grade, Mike Formisano here calling today's action as the Pope John Junior Lions take on the Rockaway Renegades. Pope John 0-2 on the season, having lost their first game to Chester 10-5, and then getting it handed to them by the Heritage Lancers 14-1 last Thursday. But it is still a young season and a young team, and they will most definitely learn from that defeat. And hopefully for Pope John, they can use that in today's game against Rockaway as they look for their first win of the season. Captains are at midfield right now. Number 7, Connor Clifford, along with number 14, Tyler Rossi, and the goalkeeper, number 72, Michael Morelli. And coin toss going on right now between Pope John and Rockaway. Let's go with the roster for the 7th and 8th grade Pope John Junior Lions. We start with number 1, Malin Sefcik. Number 2, Ryan Johnson. Number 3, Jonathan Brugno. Number 4, Vic Fiore. 5, Colin Bauman. Number 7, Connor Clifford. Number 8, Max Labanco. 9 is Mason Iglesias. 10, Zach Cash. Number 11, Vincent Jessamaria. 12 is Kieran Elvin. 14, Tyler Rossi. Number 17, Emilio Barranco. 18 is Charlie Higgins. 22, Michael Formisano. 23, Brody Pillock. Number 26, Andrew Jessamaria. Number 28, Santiago Vargas Ramirez. Number 29, Johnny Pippa. 30 is Carter Johnston. 34, Steve Leonard. 36, Hayden Marshall. 38, Eugene Ryder Merlino. 55, Sutton Fullwood. And as I said, the goalkeeper, number 72, Michael Morelli. The head coach of the Pope John Junior Lions is Ryan Rigby. Varsity head coach, Joe Dellafera. Assistant coach, Joe Buono. Program coordinator, Beatrice Pippa. The athletic trainer, Gerard Graziano. And the athletic director is Brian Carlson. I am Mike Formisano. We are here live at Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey. It's the Pope John Lions and the Rockaway Renegades. And Ryan Johnson for the Lions at center field right now, getting set to take the face-off. Number 10, Zach Cash in front of me on the wing. Lions in their white uniforms trimmed by blue and gold with blue numbers and gold trim and names on the back. They're going right to left on your screen. The Renegades in their gray uniforms trimmed by green and yellow, and they're going left to right. Referees asking the players to check for mouth guards, as it is required at this level. So Ryan Johnson back on the bench to procure one, and then we'll get started. 0-2 for the Lions. We're about a half hour late coming on due to the 5th and 6th grade Pope John Junior Lions taking on the 5th and 6th grade version of the Rockaway Renegades, and Pope John losing that game 9-4 earlier today. Good performance, but Rockaway pulled away late in that one. Here we go. Opening face-off, and it's scooped up by Rockaway going into Pope John territory. Number 14 with it on net. The shot goes wide right and through the back line and out of bounds. Rockaway closest to the action, and so they will maintain possession. Here's number 15 on the right wing, inside the 23 with the shot, bounced it wide left and picked up by Pope John. Here is number 26, Andrew Jessamaria, with the pass to Cash. It bounces past him, it's on the turf. Scooped up by number 14, Tyler Rossi. Ball is knocked out of Rossi's cross and picked up by number 23 for Rockaway. Renegades in the Pope John territory now on the right wing. 23 being guarded by Cash. Pass to the right to 15. It's overcast here in Denville. Threat of rain. The shot on goal. Bounced it over the crossbar and out of bounds. Rockaway's closest. They'll maintain. We're just underway here. We do have a scoreboard today, so clock on the field along with the scorekeeping. 8:56 to go here in the first quarter. Remember, 10-minute quarters in 7th and 8th grade lacrosse. Here is number 23. Being guarded by Vincent Jessamaria, number 11. 23 pulls back, and the pass to the wing to 15. Rossi giving him about maybe 2 feet. Pass inside. Bounced out of the cross and on the turf. Pope John looking to scoop it up, and there's Andrew Jessamaria. Jessamaria knocked out of his cross and bounces towards the far sideline where Brugner picks it up. Jonathan Brugner with it for Pope John on the far wing. Does the 360, comes back around. Knocked out of his stick, and Rockaway picks up. Number 5 on the far sideline, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Pope John possession. So here comes the offense for Pope John. Brody Pillock will pass it off to number 2, Ryan Johnson. Johnson with the pass to Marshall on the left. Hayden Marshall being defended by number 24 for the Renegades. Marshall will go back up top. He'll give it to Pillock. Brody Pillock on the far wing. Windy conditions, overcast here. The shot by Pillock, saved by the goalkeeper for Rockaway, number 0. He'll pass it downfield out of the reach of number 15. And Tyler Rossi will let it roll towards the sideline. Rockaway's able to gain possession. He's knocked down, and a penalty called against Rossi. So, ball goes over to Rockaway. Here's number 23 inside the 14. A shot, he scores. Number 14 into the center of the net as Morelli was trying to get back into the middle. And so the Renegades take a 1-0 lead. The goal comes with 7:17 remaining in the first quarter. 1-0 Rockaway over Pope John. We're just underway here at Veterans Memorial Field. Glad you're with us. Johnson will take the face off. Cash right in front of us, number 10. Referee's holding time as a Rockaway player down in the Pope John end tying a shoe. All right, here's a face-off. Johnson looking to roll forward with it. As we talked about how important it is for Pope John to gain possessions on these face-offs. Pope John is able to roll it into the Rockaway end. Brugner in there. It's knocked off the ball. Number 5 for Rockaway with it. Over to 24. Up the near sideline to midfield. Over the midfield line, actually pulls back from the midfield line, looking for a pass. He's got Clifford on him, number 7 for Pope John. Over to 21, Rockaway on the right wing. 21 rolling toward the middle. And now he sets the offense. Jessamaria on him, that's Andrew. Pass to 15 on the right. Rossi defending him. 15, pass into 17, intercepted by Pope John, and that is Jessamaria. Andrew, 26. He'll pass it down the field. Remember, there's 2 Jessamarias on Pope John, Vincent, number 11, and Andrew, number 26. Brody Pillock now on the far sideline. Pillock racing in. He'll step back, pull over to the right wing. He's calling for Johnson to come back for the pass. Johnson up top now. Over to Marshall. Marshall on the left, back to Johnson. Johnson will slow things up. 5:44 to go, first quarter. Interception by number 5 for Rockaway. Pillock defending him. They get it over the midfield line. 21 can't handle the pass. It's on the turf. Rossi trying to scoop it up. Defended by 2 or 3 Rockaway players. As we have a bit of a drizzle now starting here in Denville. Hit by Ryan Johnson. 15 continues up the field. No call as the referee held back on the flag. 15 with the pass inside to 22 out of his reach. And Jessamaria chasing it. Andrew Jessamaria, number 26 for Pope John. Pass goes to the far wing. Over to Pillock. Brody Pillock. Racing toward the middle of the field. Down to Marshall. Hayden Marshall with it. Marshall to Pillock. Pillock sizing up the defense. He'll give it over to Marshall. Marshall to number 12, Kieran Elvin on the far wing. Down low to Brugna. Clifford behind the net. Connor Clifford will roll out. Gives it to Pillock. Pillock with a shot. Saved by the goalkeeper. Now over to Steve Leonard. It's loose on the turf. Pillock will try and scoop it in. And the goalkeeper for Rockaway, number 0, is able to steal that away. Number 17 for the Renegades. Past Marshall and up the field. 17 racing into Pope John territory. Now number 15 comes in. The shot on goal off the post. Rossi and Jess Maria in there fighting for it. Rockaway came inches away from making this a 2-0 game. Well, number 15, I'll pick it up on the near sideline. Remember, with the football and soccer and lacrosse fields, there's different markings. For lacrosse, the sideline is the blue line here. 15 passes it up top to 22. Now 21 inside the 7 for Rockaway. Being guarded by Andrew Jessamaria. And now there's Carter Johnson. He'll scoop it up. Stolen away by 21. And Rockaway resets their offense. 3 minutes to go. First quarter, 1-0 Renegades lead over Pope John. We're here live at Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey. 30 on the wing. The shot on goal deflected down by Colin Bauman, number 5, who's defending. 30 will pass it back up to 21. 21 on the left wing. Good defense by Johnston to knock that out and across to 21. Over to 17 up top. Elvin defending him. 17 rolls to his left. A shot on goal. He scores into the lower left pocket of the net, just past Morelli's cross. And that will give the Renegades a 2-0 lead. The goal comes with 2:20 remaining. 2-0 Rockaway over Pope John. So we set for a face-off back at center field. It'll be Johnson again with Cash in front of us. Trying to see who the far wing is over there. Looks to be Pillock. Here's the face-off. It's won by number 14 for Rockaway. Johnson defending. 14 rolls into Pope John territory. Number 14 with the pass to 15. 15 on the right wing. Rockaway has dominated offensive possession here in this first quarter. Number 30 behind the Pope John net. Pass out to the left. The shot wide right and out of bounds. It'll be Rockaway ball. Number 15 comes in from the corner. The pass in front over the head of number 8. It goes to 14 on the far wing. Malin Sefcik defending him. Ball's loose on the sideline. Scooped back up by Rockaway. Minute 40 remaining in the first quarter. 2-0 Renegades over Pope John. Number 15 on the right. He'll roll back up top. Rossi defending. 15 looking for a sideways shot. Now he'll pass it back to 14. 14 at the football 30-yard line. Comes rolling in. The shot on goal. Save Morelli. We got a flag on the play. As the ball's on the turf, scooped up by Rockaway, so the infraction is going to go against Pope John. He's number 8 now. 8 up top with a minute 5 to go in the first. 8, pass over to number 15. 15 defended by Rossi. 15 rolls around to the left, trying to get back to the center. He's cut off there by Jessa Maria. 15 fakes the shot. He'll hold on to it. Now to pass to 7. 7 fires. Save Morelli. And Morelli's able to smother it. And when he does, Pope John called for the delayed infraction. 35 seconds ago in the first quarter. It was a slash against Pope John. Sefcik goes off. Substitutions for Pope John. Tyler Rossi heads off. We have in number 29, Johnny Pippa, as well as Sefcik coming back in for Pope John. A Renegade forward setting up the attacker. Number 15 on the near sideline right in front of us. Comes in from the right. Pass over to 23. Now to the left wing to 14. Is the 30. 30 on the left. Back up top to 14. 14 guarded by Colin Bauman. 23 rolls over, trying to get around Justin Marino. The shot, he scores. Into the right post, just inside the post, into the netting, past Morelli. And with 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter, it is 3-0 Rockaway over Pope John. Well, Lions digging a hole early in this one, trying to get back into this in the second, third, and fourth quarters. They will need to find a way to win some faceoffs and get some offense going. Ryan Johnson has looked better today, and that's a skill that's going to improve as the season goes on. You know, last year we talked about Dante Lamb, who was able to center and win a lot of faceoffs, and it really did help Pope John. Ryan Johnson's going to learn that, and he's getting better as it goes on. So we will see that improvement by him. Also, we've seen Vic Fiore take faceoffs as well, but not right now, as Rockaway is able to win this one. Number 15 on the right. Pass inside the 23. The shot. Save Morelli. And Johnny Pippa with it. Pippa's able to scoop it up. No, that's Jessa Marie, 26. And there's the horn for the end of the first quarter. Well, Rockaway dominating most of the offensive possession there, and they're able to tally 3 goals. At the end of the first quarter, it's the Rockaway Renegades 3, Pope John Lions, no score. We'll be back to Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey, right after this.
Renegades first quarter down. We got first quarter down.
Welcome back to Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey for Pope John Junior Lion Lacrosse. Mike Formisano along with you calling today's action as the Pope John Junior Lions 7th and 8th grade squad are taking on the Rockaway Renegades. 3-0 Rockaway as they lead going into the early second quarter here. 10-minute quarters in 7th and 8th grade lacrosse. We are in Denville, New Jersey. It is an overcast day. The rain is threatening. Felt a few drops so far, but nothing too serious. All turf field here in Denville. Pope John is going to go now left to right on your screen. As Johnson will take the draw, cashed in front of us. Pillock on the other side. Face-off man for Rockaway, number 22. Wings are 11 and 21. Second quarter action, now Pope John in there. White jerseys trimmed by blue and gold with blue numbers and gold trim and blue names and gold trim. White shorts, they're going left to right. The Renegades in their gray uniforms trimmed by yellow and gold. White numbers, they're going right to left. Rockaway with possession as we start the second quarter. Here's number 21 to pass into the far corner. 17 will drop it off for number 22. Good defense by Carter Johnston. And Johnston racing up over the midline and into Rockaway territory. Johnston coming in. Knocked out of his cross by number 5, and 22 is able to scoop it up. And it is a tough thing with lacrosse as you carry it over into the opposing end of the field. Players just know to go for that cross and just start chopping away. And the ball many times comes free. 22 now with it. Rockaway starts their offense. Up 3-0 with 9 minutes to go before half. We're just underway here in the second quarter. 22 on the far right. Down low to 1, can't handle the pass, it bounces, but he's able to scoop it back up. Now over to 21. The 28 on the left wing. Johnston defending. Down low to number 93. And Andrew Jessamurray is able to roll it towards Morelli. And Morelli will take it in his crease and reset. Pass to Pillock. Brody Pillock up the far sideline. Brody racing in. Marshall sets a pick. The pass inside. The shot by Clifford. Save by the Rockaway netminder. So Pope John with their best chance of the afternoon so far. And Clifford stymied by the goalkeeper for Rockaway. Number 21 racing in. Up top. Number 8 with it on the far side. Over to 93. Now down low to 1 behind Morelli's net. Into 3. Rolls past number 8. Scrum for the ball. 4 players for each team in on that. Who'll come out with it? It's Rockaway, number 1. Ball comes back in the air and picked up by Vincent Jessamurray. Jessamurray, number 11 for Pope John, up the far sideline. Back into Rockaway territory. He does a 360, and they'll slow things up. Gives me a chance to get back into that area. Here is Clifford. Connor Clifford in the far corner. Pass back out. Pope John trailing 3-0, looking to try and start up their offense here in the second quarter. In the corner to Clifford. Clifford rolling toward the net. We're going to foul, the late penalty. There's Jonathan Brugna. Free play for Pope John. Brugna over to Johnson. Ryan Johnson, number 2 for Pope John. Sets the offense. Passes in. Behind the net. Picked up by the goalkeeper for Rockaway and a whistle for the delayed penalty call. 6:38 to go. Second quarter. Lions trailing the Rockaway Renegades 3-0. I am Mike Formisano. We are here live. Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey. Lions have another game in a few days at Del Barton against the Green Wave. Del Barton Academy, the site, on Tuesday, April 30th at 4 p.m. Please join us for that. And then later on the channel, on Wednesday, May 1st, Pope John Middle School Baseball, as they will take on Florham Park Wednesday at 4 p.m. That game will be at Pope John High School, so if you're able to get out to it, please do so. Otherwise, tune into the channel and we'll have the game for you. So they have a game against Heritage on Tuesday as well, but it cuts in with the lacrosse game, so we're going to cover the lacrosse game. And then we'll cover baseball on Wednesday. So lacrosse on Tuesday, baseball on Wednesday, and you have your week set. Here comes Kieran Elvin into Pillock. Pillock with the shot just wide left. He was looking for the bottom left corner. Clock down to 5:44. Clifford with the pass to Pillock. Pillock fires. He scores! Brody Pillock with the first goal of the game for Pope John. And the Lions are on the board. It's now 3-1. So Clifford with the nice pass to Pillock. And Pillock just drills it into the back of the net with 5:37 to go. Pillock puts Pope John on the board. 3-1 Rockaway over Pope John. The scoreboard hasn't changed yet. Still says 3-0, but we know Pillock just scored. Here's a face-off. Johnson bounces around, finally scooped up by number 14 for Rockaway. Pippin defending. Pass back out. Number 16 to 23. 23 coming in on Johnson. Shot on goal. He scores. 23 is able to find the back of the net into the top right corner. And with 5:16 remaining, it is 4-1 Rockaway over Pope John. So face-off at center field between number 22 for Rockaway and Ryan Johnson for Pope John. Scoreboard finally corrected. Now 4-1. Rockaway over Pope John. 5:16 to go, second quarter. Here's a face-off won by number 22. Now the pass to 23, right in front of us and out of bounds. It'll be Pope John ball. Pope John. White ball. So Johnson to come over. He'll go ahead and inbound the ball for the Lions.
Back up to the 43. One, back up.
And here comes Johnston into Rockaway territory. Pope John looking to get that goal back quickly here. Brugna on the near wing. Intercepted by number 0, the goalkeeper for Rockaway. This came out of his crease. Was able to intercept that pass to Clifford. Fires downfield and Pope John, well, rolls through Jessa Maria's stick and out of bounds. We'll see whose possession it's going to be. 4:37 to go here in the second quarter. 4-1 Rockaway leads over the Lions. They're saying white ball, so it will be Pope John. And actually, that's not true. Rockaway starts with it. I clearly heard white ball. So, last time I checked, Rockaway is wearing gray. 4:29 to go. First half. Number 1 has it behind the net. Johnston on him. Comes out to number 93 on the wing. Back to 1. So it's 99 for Rockaway. 1 passes it off to 16 on the right wing. Rolling toward the middle. Sefcik on him along with Vincent Jessamaria and Andrew Jessamaria. 23 into 22. Now over to 16. Pass down low to number 1. Over to 99. It goes past him. Out of bounds. And it should be Pope John ball. 3:53 to go in the second quarter. Renegades leading the Lions 4-1. So Johnston will inbound. Fires downfield off the cross of 1, and it goes to 23 for Rockaway. Pass to 22 on the far side. Past Andrew Jessamaria. The shot on goal. Tried to bounce it past Morelli. He got a stick on it. And now here is Carter Johnston. Johnston racing up the midfield. 23 takes a whack at him. Wound up there. And here is Brugna. So free play for Pope John as delayed penalty against Rockaway. Here's Kieran Elvin up top. 3:15 to go, second quarter. Delayed penalty against Rockaway as Pope John sets up their offense. Here's Pillock. Brody Pillock up top. Now the pass over to Johnson. Ryan Johnson has it on the right side, trying to get in past number 24. Clifford behind the net. Clifford rolls around. The shot, he scores! Connor Clifford's able to put it into the top right corner of the net. And Pope John gets that goal back from Rockaway. And the lead is now split 4-2. Clifford's goal comes with 2:51 remaining in the second quarter. Connor Clifford gets Pope John on the board again. It's now 4-2 Rockaway. Oh, the Lions hanging around here in this first half. And you hope with adjustments made at halftime, they'll be able to figure out how to get more possession and more chances on net. As you can see, the Lions are able to find the back of the net, and they're able to penetrate some into the Rockaway end. They've just got to find a way to defend better on their end. and try and keep Rockaway off the scoreboard. Now, Pope John, Ryan Johnson with the face-off win. And as I said, this is going to come to him, and we saw it there. Good face-off win by Johnson. He gives to Pillock. Pillock races in, fires just wide right. 2:34 remaining, and Pope John will maintain possession. Here's Clifford. Tries to roll in on the left post. Now the pass out to Marshall. Marshall over to Pillock. Pillock fires! Saved by the netminder for Rockaway. Knocked out of Brugman's cross, and it goes over to number 0, who will fire it downfield. A great ankle save by number 0 for Rockaway. Now 15 on the far corner. Being defended by Andrew Jessamaria and Colin Bauman. Waiting for some help down there as you got 3 or 4 Pope John defenders. Minute 55 to go in the second quarter. Now the pass goes behind the net to number 30 for Rockaway. 100 seconds to go in the first half. The shot. It bounced off Morelli. It rolled around the crease. It's still loose. Goes behind the net. Scrum for the ball. Pope John rolls it forward. And there are the Lions up the field. That is Andrew Jessamaria on the far sideline. Getting past number 14. Jessamaria with the long pole. He'll drop it off of Pillock. It's taken away by Rockaway. Ball still on the ground, however. It's finally scooped up by 14. 14 with the pass into 30. The shot bounced it over the crossbar. And it goes to the back line. Rockaway will maintain possession. 57 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Pass into 30. Rockaway leading by 2. Comes back out to 14. Defended by Johnston. Johnston's able to knock it away. Ball still on the turf. Player goes down for Rockaway and a whistle. It's going to be Rockaway ball. 43 seconds remaining in the first half. Renegades lead the Lions 4-2. 17 has it now for Rockaway. Over to 7. 7 down to 30 below. Colin Bauman defending, as is Tyler Rossi. 30 will pass it to the far side. Now inside the 21, the shot, he scores. As he comes in, he was falling down, was still able to put it past Morelli, and Mike is hopping around a little bit gingerly on his right ankle. His left one seems to be hurting a bit. We'll keep an eye on that. So the score now 5-2 in favor of Rockaway, with 25 ticks remaining in the first half. On a face-off at center field, it'll be Johnson against number 22 for Rockaway. 5-2, Rockaway leads over Pope John. And we've got a false start against Rockaway. It'll be Pope John ball. That's another way that Johnson can win the face-offs. And the other team to commit the false starts, he had the nice face-off win before. Either way, Pope John has offense. Here's Pillock. Pillock coming in the far side, now up top. Little bit of time remaining, 13 seconds. Pillock racing in, trying to get around the defense. Pillock with the shot. Saved by the netminder for Rockaway. 4 seconds remain, and that's going to end the half. Horn sounds, and the last second attempt by Brody Pillock goes by the boards. We're at halftime here at Veterans Memorial Field in Denville, New Jersey. It's the Rockaway Renegades 5, the Pope John Lions 2. We'll stop this feed. We'll start another one after halftime. Take a break, probably about 5-10 minutes, and we'll be back for second half action. It's 5-2 Rockaway over Pope John. We'll see you after halftime.